AFTV, Stricto, it's disappointing today. We would all have loved to have gone to Wembley to take on Chelsea in that final. I fancied us against Chelsea in the final as well, if we could get there, but we got a bit outclassed today, didn't we?
Oh yeah, I mean, if you look at the first leg, one thing that did carry us through was intensity. We lacked that today, you know. I didn't feel like there was a team unity like we had at Anfield. Like everyone was at 6 and 7s, you know. You can only literally pick out two players who deserved to be out there today, and that was Martinelli and Odegaard. You know, they were trying. Laka just looked so tired. There was at times I saw him like almost marking Saka on the right. Like the middle was just empty. You know, no one was challenging their defense, and ultimately, if you play like that against a good team like Liverpool, you're gonna lose. As simple as that.
Yeah, and we did lose on this. You know, no Carabao Cup final, no cups at all possible now for Arsenal in this season, but still a chance to get into the top four. But what matters more for you? What would if I would have said to you tonight, you got a choice, get to the Carabao Cup final and you'll win it, or get into the top four? What would you rather? Sincerely, I want both of them. Why can't we have both? I'm saying you only got a choice of one. What would it be?
Well, ultimately you want to be in Europe's elite, but then you got to ask yourself, are we deserving to be in Europe's elite? Because ultimately you get there and then you end up embarrassing yourself, and do you know what I'm saying? But I want trophies. To be honest with you, I want trophies, especially when you're so close to it. It's different if you're getting knocked out like around before, but you're here now. Like it's like they didn't know that there was a final there was a final in place. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
do you think that's a lot to do with the fact that so many players? It's been well documented, injuries, COVID cases. You know, last week we couldn't even get a team out. Do you think because of that, you saw the effects of that today, though?
Yeah, for sure. You know, I'm saying, like, we've got Torreira in Fiorentina. I don't know the terms of his contract, but surely you can recall your players back. You know, we are lacking in that midfield. That midfield today, I couldn't see where a goal was going to come from, and I couldn't see them stopping goals either. It was just like Liverpool just cutting through us, and we just didn't have nothing. And like, you know, the club has to go and buy someone. It's so obvious now. I mean, it's been obvious even before Partey was coming back. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you get Partey come back, and then come on, this club was campaigning no more reds the other day. And look what we're doing. Like, just red cards every game. Can't seem to keep like 11 men on the pitch. I really don't get it. Well, like, was it 92nd minute? Like, you ain't got to go for that. You ain't got to go for that challenge. You ain't got to go for that.
This is Burnley now as well, doesn't he?
And that's the thing. It's not, the game is lost already. Like the game is lost. There was nothing to gain from that game. And now Burnley, I think that's the only saving grace, is that it's not I won't say Burnley are not the toughest team you'll play out of other teams, but
must win.
But it's a must win.
They beat us at the Emirates last season,
right? And you know, if we play with no intensity, bro, we are in trouble. We are in trouble. Like, these lot isolated Saka today. Whenever Saka got the ball, 4 or 5 man on him. Whenever Martinelli got the ball, same thing. You know, Liverpool done their homework. Simple as that. They done their homework. And unfortunately for Arteta, I was hoping for him that he would win a trophy this season. And, you know, kind of, but now how many? Where are we sitting on the table now? Where are we?
Fifth. Oh, fifth. I thought it was sixth.
No, six.
Yeah.
See, fucking hell, 6, bro. We don't even know where we are, bro. We don't even know where we are. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, we got a chance at that top four. There's you know, it's out of 4 teams. We got a chance, so we got to try and grasp it.
Yeah, we definitely got a chance because we're amongst it. Kind of like today, we had a chance of a trophy because we was amongst it. But the inconsistency is killing us, to be honest with you. The inconsistency is killing us. Like, man, like, Robbie, like, I'm really disappointed. I came here today optimistic, thinking, do you know what? We're 90 minutes away. Like, we played well against Liverpool at Anfield. Like, we had the reverse mentality. This performance, we should have had this before. We expected at Anfield, not over here. Like, I thought here would turn them over, but better players. At the end of the day, the better team won, innit? That's all I can say. I give them that credit.